Hello my lovelies. Today I wanted to do a studio art room tour for you so you can see where I keep all my goodies and my artwork. So we're going to start by the door side of the room with this very large cardboard cutout. Now this isn't mine, this is my husband's, and he won it at a tournament. So I'll just pan down so you can see all of her. So she's very tall, she stands way above me, and at night time, if you don't shut the blind, you can see her and it's quite scary. But I think she's really badass and cool, so she is a good feature in this little room. So let's move around, and next to her we have a couple of my husband's swords and my wooden easel. So you may have seen this easel in a couple of my painting videos, but it's all folded and packed away for now. So let's slowly move around, and you might recognise this piece on the wall. This was my dragon silhouette painting that I did. So you can really see how metallic and shiny it looks up close. So there's not much light in this room. It's actually a lot lighter than it looks on camera, but it's still quite a dark room. So if I'm in here, it's usually when I'm on my laptop, when I'm editing videos, or doing digital stuff, rather than actually painting or drawing, because the light isn't particularly fantastic in here. But so this is my desktop for the moment, and it's going to be clear soon because I am getting a PC for my birthday. So up here is going to be where my screen will be, and down here will be where my keyboard and mouse will be, and then down the bottom this is where my PC tower will be. The reason I've been wanting to get a PC for a while now, don't get me wrong, I love my purple laptop, but some of the programs that I use are really like memory heavy, and my poor laptop just cannot cope with running certain things, especially if you're trying to edit video and edit other things like thumbnails, or basically it's not fantastic now for doing multitasking because it's quite old. So I'll still keep it on, probably just for games, but from an editing perspective I definitely needed a PC. So I might show you that in another video when it turns up. So under here, this box is my goodie box for when I do giveaways, and it's slowly filling back up again with new goodies for you guys. The purple box under here is greetings cards that I make. We have some lettering that I need to finish painting. I plan to make a little Ladylucidity sign at some point, so that's what they're going to be used for. We have my, let's have a little look, yep, my reflector for when I'm doing photo shoots, and a folder with my prints in it, which is under here. as well as some card making bits and bobs. We have my craft tower. Let's just move my laptop. This is my baby. It houses so much of the little crafty bits and bobs that I need. In the top drawer we have felt tip pens, glitter and marker pens, so anything to do with colouring, drawing wise, that's in here, and all my glitter glues and regular glitters are also in here, along with a little unicorn poop. Okay, this one here is my tissue paper drawer, and you can see it's very full of paper. It also houses my ribbons. I don't know if you can see, I have a penguin ribbon and some star ribbon. There's probably some more buried at the back. Just pop you back in there. This drawer here is Homecraft. So it has wire, clay, stamping, plaster, jewellery parts, bit of a miscellaneous box really of stuff. So, ooh, it's so full I can't even shut it. There we go. And the very bottom drawer is glues and other adhesives. So there's PVA, my glue sticks for my glue gunner in here, and other sort of, like I said, adhesives and sticky tapes. Okay, this little pile here is cards from other YouTubers and fan art and fan bits. So the reason they're in a pile is because I'm in the process of making a Ladylucidity art notice board, and anything you guys send me is going to go up on it. And I also have some pictures from Becca. If you don't know her, she is Softly Galoshes. She has an amazing talent for YouTube, ASMR videos. So if you want to check out her channel, I'll put the link in the description box. You should seriously check her out. She's really relaxing. So yeah, there's a couple of bits from her in there, and there is a picture of her cat as well. I absolutely love cats, so somewhere in here there's a picture. But yeah, so this little guy here is a drawing that I'm working on at the moment. He's going to be converted into a colouring dragon, so he'll be another one of my colour in posters. If you don't know about my Colour Me In poster series, they are up on Patreon at the moment only. I do plan in the future to put these designs onto t-shirts and bags, but that's a long way off yet. So for now I have downloadable posters that you can colour in or print out for friends or family who like colouring in, but they are available only on Patreon for the time being. I may possibly put them up on Etsy at some point as well, if anyone's interested. So he is a future project that I need to finish, and I need to give him a name as well at some point. So this is a crocheted jellyfish, and I think it's absolutely adorable. It was made for me by a friend of mine. She's really good at crocheting, and one day she brought in a white jellyfish that she'd made, and I asked her if she could make me one, and she said sure. What colour would you like? So I have a black one. Can't really see the pattern very well, but it's very cool. Moving across now. Down here we have a bag full of my different fine art papers. So there's some textured paper and the paper I used for my dragon notebooks. That's in there. Behind here is my drawing board and my setup for photography. This is my background setup. Okay. Along the desk here we have some of my business cards, pencils and pens, fine liners. I have a little jack here. These are my very special Ladylucidity art pencils, and if you'd like to have one, it'll be part of the £20 bundle on Patreon for the time being. But again, I may put them up on my Etsy store at some point when I set up one. So again, colouring pencils, fine liners, all my drawing bits, paintbrushes, and this jar I decorated myself simply with different coloured paper and some PVA glue with a little ribbon. It's very easy to make. My little ceramic unicorn and my little toadstools. My Pebeo box, which has now become my all sorts of paint box, bits and bobs in it. And above my unit is my koi fish painting. This is one of my favourites of my paintings, and originally it was in our living room, but I do like the colours up here. So if we just go down, these are my husband's bobbleheads. This is the start of his little collection. I think my favourite has to be the Fete. Definitely the Fete master here. So cool. Then I've got my crystal resins, my beads, my dragon egg that you may recognise from one of my videos, and some little bits and bobs for card making. Next shelf down is all my technical equipment. So all my wires and cables and accessories are in here. We have my bamboo graphics tablet, which I will try and get into a video at some point, but I'm not particularly great at it, so I'm still practicing. Then we have my Fuji camera, which I absolutely loved to death, and unfortunately it's broken, so I cannot use it anymore. I did buy another digital camera about 2 years ago. It's okay, but it's not quite the same. Even though this is a much older model, I just preferred it. I just liked the functions that it had, and it gave me some really good pictures. So if I ever manage to save up again, I will probably buy one very similar to this. It was the Fuji Film Fine Pix SH20, so it's very old, but I really liked it and it handled very well, and I used it for a lot of photo shoots, so it's just my personal preference. We have my little piranha plant that I made in a video from Mario, and behind that is my Yeti microphone. So at the moment I'm just using a plug-in microphone straight to my camcorder, so hence why the sound's not quite the same. But down here we have all my colouring books, and we have art magazines, specialist papers, decoupage bits, then there's my fantasy art magazines and books, and yes, I have not forgot about the origami. I did promise you guys months and months ago I was going to do a origami video, so I will do one, I promise. So yeah, they're all there. More colouring books, some photography magazines, a little bit of everything really. Then I have 2 plastic tubs. Top one has a mixture of all sorts of bits, from clay to cotton bags to cookie cutters. It kind of needs a bit of a sort out, but this one has all my paints in it, all my loose paints. So these are all my acrylics and specialist paints in here. And then down the side I have 2 paint your own dragons. Now I'm saving these possibly for a giveaway if you guys are interested, or for another painting video. I haven't quite decided yet, so we'll see. I may do a dragon themed giveaway, who knows. Behind here are a series of paintings that I've done that aren't finished. These are all my unfinished projects, so I'm a bit embarrassed to show them because I don't think they're very good, but you'll see a little kitty behind here. There's a bit of, I think there's a green one as well, yeah. I won't get them all out because they'll more than likely fall down. And then if we pan down, this is another project that I'm working on. I have too many projects. This is going to be a wall mount. So this little guy here, when I eventually finish, is going to be mounted on the wall of the art room, which will be very cool, I think. And again, I may show him in a video just to show you guys how it's turned out, but that's quite a big project. So, and then as we come around here, these 2 boxes and all these bags are actually prep for my birthday. I'm having a really big party because I'm turning 30 in about 2 weeks, which is really terrifying. And it's a Alice in Wonderland theme party, so hence the theme going on here, and there's lots of bits and bobs in there, so all that will disappear eventually once my party's done. And then as you move along, this is my husband's corner of the room, so it has Magic the Gathering cards, and if I move around, this is where he films for Twitch. This is his little nook, and I really want to steal his headphones because they're so cool. They swivel and they light up and they're so badass. Quite jealous, but this is where he films on Twitch. If you guys are interested also, like pop in and say hi. I'll put a link to his channel in the description as well. He mainly films at about 10 UK time till 2 o'clock. But yeah, just keep checking back for updates. He films like gaming videos, so if you're interested in that, don't, go and check him out. If not, no worries. But yeah, so that's the whole room. And then we're back round to our lovely lady up here. Okay, swing round. There we go. So this is our little art and gaming room. At some point I do want to put up more pictures, so something maybe a bit more geeky possibly. I think I want to put some pixel art up on this wall. But yeah, so this is where I keep all my stuff. I hope you enjoyed this little room tour, and as always I will see you in my